Today on the channel, we round up Series 2 of the Street Fighter Mattel WWE crossover event of multiple generations with John Cena as Guile.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and we'll go back to the channel for another WWE Street Fighter Mattel crossover unboxing and review. And today from Series 2, we've got Guile. But for all your Guile John Cena needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Walmart. That's where these are exclusive to as of right now. Your mileage may vary. There is a new reset going on, so you may find these on the shelf. Obviously, keep your eye on the app as well. Got to get a deal out there, and hopefully you can find them at Walmart. But of course, for everything else wrestling figure related, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I did get this off the Walmart app, so your mileage may vary, but I did get this one. We did unbox Bianca as Cammy and Sagat Batista already. Now we'll finish it off with John Cena Guile. A little controversy around this one is a lot of people wanted this to be Cody Rhodes, and it makes a lot of sense with Cody Rhodes playing Guile in an upcoming Street Fighter movie. However, we know the toy business, things are started about a year ahead of time, so it was probably a game time decision with Mattel. Like, do we go Cena? Do we go Cody? Let's go Cena. And then probably like a month later after it started being in production, they said, oh, Cody's going to play him in a movie. Just the way it does work. But maybe we'll do a little head swap later on in this video. We'll see what happens there. But we do got the usual packaging design. You know, you never know which way they're going to be facing in the package, so you can buy either way. You completionists out there might have to double up on some of these. But you do get the Street Fighter game system. Very cool packaging design. We've seen this, of course, Series 1, Series 2, and Series 3 will have it as well. But it does look pretty good. Street Fighter, once again. John Cena as Guile. John Cena called out Guile a little bit smaller there. And then you got some of the cross-sell over on the front, which is a cool way to do it. It does say accessories included, true effects. Looking very nice. There's old John Cena. Look at that haircut on John Cena. Never seen that on him before. Cena over there. And then on the back, John Cena ready for business. Look at those glasses. Looking good. Finisher, the Attitude Adjustment from West Newbury, Massachusetts. Height 6'1", 251 pounds. Is John Cena, of course, the GOAT to many, as we know. We're going to whip him out of the package. Once again, you can remove the back, turn it around, and you can have it as an arcade. I think that is a pretty cool idea. So you can have him squaring off against Sagat. His old buddy Batista. Maybe, maybe not. Plastic Prison. We got some twist ties and Guile lockdown. We do definitely have some accessories here. A lot of extra hands with this one. I don't know if we needed this many hands, but I guess if you're fighting in the streets, you never know what kind of hands you might need to bring out. And that's John Cena for you. He's a bad, bad man, as we do know. And I'm ready for that A-Team WWE crossover. Can we get that? We can get John Cena as Hannibal. He did it once upon a time. Heck, we got a figure from Jakks as John Cena as Hannibal. Possibly my favorite John Cena figure of all time, in all honesty. Whoa, almost lost the glasses. And I can't remember. I don't think we've done a John Cena top 10 on the channel yet. See you later. Goodbye. We may have to do that. Maybe we'll do a Jakks top 10 and a WWE Mattel top 10. I'm not sure exactly the way to go. But we might do that in the future. So we'll see what happens. I guess stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're looking straight John up. And we're going to start off with the accessories on this one. This is a wild, wild figure. But let's start with the hands here. We do got the extra hand with the comb included. We saw this just recently with Jada Toys Guile. On brand if there ever was one. You got to slick that hair back. You got to get going with that. And he's got a lot of hair to work with, as we do know. Now we do got the jazz hands. You can't see me hands. Got those for John Cena. And then we can grip it and rip it. We got two gripping hands for him. Choose your own hand adventure. We see it all the time with Mattel. And we got some new glasses for John Cena. Look to be some aviators here. Very dumbed down editions, though, in a plain silverish grayish color, but does look good for what it is. No issues with that. I'm here for it. And then we got John Cena out of the package. We're whipping through it here. We do got the dog tags. Obvious reuse from a lot of John Cena figures. Makes sense. Get out the most out of your molds. I'd do the same thing. But we're going to start with the head here. And this hair is wild. It almost looks like a dinner plate, like you could balance stuff on top of there. Talk about a flat top on steroids. That's what we got for old John Cena. And this is one of those ones, too, you grab a different John Cena, grab one of his Elite figures, whatever. If this is too much, too extreme for you, grab one of your extra Ultimate John Cena heads, pop it on here, and you got another good version of John Cena. So you got some options with some of this stuff here. But it does look good. It looks like John Cena, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth, and a fairly nice smirk on his face. Just a little bit of a smirk. Diving into John Cena, you can't see me. You got the wristbands going on. You got the bicep band with the American flag on it, looking very nice. Got the green tank top here, Rise Above Hate, C Nation. It's a straight up, it's just a straight up tank top. It doesn't have Velcro or anything, so that's kind of cool to see. First time we've seen this. We've definitely seen this shirt in the Elite line in the past, but more of a shirt like John Cena wears, not a tank top here. Very G.I. Joe inspired down at the bottom. Got the camo pants looking pretty cool. I could see somebody buying this figure to make customs down the road. I think that would be a good option with some of this stuff here. Looking good in the camo, looking nice. Down to the army boots in the green and brown, looking beautiful. Arms all the way around for us, bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows. You know those are the hits I like to play with. Todd, you need to take notes on that. Hands back and forth, side to side. 2 fists of fury out of the package for those punches in bunches. And dare I say a 5-knuckle shuffle or two? Maybe. Ab crunch in here, nice and tight. Perfect tightness. Waist articulation, a little loose in the waist. Legs go out, splits. Legs go up just fine. No Vietnam bounce back or anything like that. Thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. The hits continue. Boot cut. And then unfortunately, there it is again, that right ankle. Why is it the right one, not the left one? But the right one extremely loose down here. We saw that in that Hogan Ultimate recently and a few other figures. I'm not sure why the quality control on the right ankle. I don't know. Very, very strange, but we do see that again right here. Looking interesting. Made in Vietnam, if anybody was curious. I think we all know that by now. But interesting. I don't know. Does he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10% at Ringside Collectibles? Of course he does. Fits perfectly on the stand right there. Does one John Cena as Guile. And Guile, a nice performer. Not my favorite guy playing with Street Fighter. I was always a Zangief guy and a Blanca guy primarily. Every once in a while, I'd be Dalsim and I'd cheat to win. That's what everybody said. Oh, you're cheating because you do the, yoga stuff, yoga flame, all that kind of fun stuff. But I liked Guile okay. I used him every once in a while as well. I am going to pop this head off, though, and I'm going to pop a Cody Rhodes head on. What do you think about that? Just for movie's sake, I guess. Skin tones don't quite match. Body definitely doesn't match, but it is what it is. But if you want to kind of dress it up and have a movie superstar Cody Rhodes, you could do that if you want to, if you get creative enough. A little bit too jacked for Cody, but Cody's gotten some size in his old age. We've seen him adding some size there. I don't know. I said, Cody, the trick is if you're trying to gain size, you got to go to the weight gainer. Get the creatine, double up on your creatine. This is what I used to do. Pro tip when I was trying to get up real high. I think I got up to like 265 at my biggest. Double up on your creatine. You hit the protein shakes, but then the weight gainer shakes. And I used to have a beautiful cinnamon one that was amazing. It was like drinking a real shake. But I used to do that, and I used to wake up in the middle of the night and slam some eggs and some weight gainer every night. I'd set the alarm at like 2:30 in the morning. You got to do it. You got to put in the work. Got to put in the hours if you're trying to gain weight, and especially in the gym if you want to. Is what it is. But we do got Guile from the Jada Street Fighter line here. Similar but different is what we'll call this one. But he is inspired by this John Cena. Or the other way around. John Cena is inspired by him, obviously. But compare the Jada toy versions. And then the rest of Series 2 with Bianca as Cammy, Sagat, Batista. Looking pretty good. Dare I say, playing all those Street Fighter hits. Now, we turn our attention to Series 3 later this summer. We got E-Honda Yokozuna, which is a layup if we ever saw one. It is Ken as Dominic Mysterio, and that's a 2-in-1 figure, so that's an interesting one. Old head, young head, whatever you want to call it with Dominic Mysterio. And then we got the Ultimate Warrior back for a return round. I found that to be really interesting. Obviously, that is the definition of getting the most out of your molds, trying to save some funding, some money. Not sure exactly the reason in that, but I'll never turn down another Warrior figure. You guys know me. But Guile John Cena, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Be interested to hear your thoughts on this one. Is it worth a pickup for you? Do you need this in your collection? And do we really need anything in our collection? I don't know. It's an answer for another day or a question for another day. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel and all the content it does bring. Check it out over there. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for Guile, John Cena, I'm Kyle. See you later.
We're gonna dance or we're gonna play?